In the current trend, I've always tried to keep this band current. Yes, we have some traditions and so on, and we try to keep them clean and decent and everything, and I've worked very hard to make this a band that everybody would be proud of. Well, the current thing going on is the Ice Bucket Challenge. And yesterday, last year's drum major, our head drum major last year, Mr. Ben Lozar, threw the challenge out, and he didn't throw it directly at me. He sent it to my wife, and he said, make sure that Doc understands what this is. Yeah! Because I have this penchant for not necessarily keeping up with the times. So, being the diligent and loving wife she is, she forwarded it to me and said, Doc, you better take a look at this. Well, I took a look at it, and I thought, you know, what a perfect opportunity to turn to a learning situation for our band kids. When I first came here, things were pretty much in turmoil, and it was a struggle. And I'll be completely honest with everybody, it took me about 7 to 8 years to actually get control of the band. Not that they were bad, but they had been a student-run organization for a long period of time, and many things had happened that, by today's standards, were not politically or politically correct. And it took me a long time to get control of the band. And one of the things that happened in that process, there was a moving company based in Aurora, Indiana. Victor McPeak owned Kreider Moving and Storage. And one day his daughter showed up and wanted to be part of the band and so on. He offered his services. And the bottom line on that is, and we got plenty of stories about this, including leaving 4 kids in New Orleans and all kinds of funny stuff that actually happened. But what you need to know is Victor McPeak drove his moving van for about 7 years. Every place the band wanted to go at absolutely no charge to us. And that included a couple of trips to New Orleans and halfway around the country and every place we went. Victor succumbed to ALS. So, Ben Lozar sent this thing to me yesterday and said, you gotta do the ice bucket thing in the ALS challenge. And I thought about it for a while, and I had to ask a whole bunch of people just exactly how does it work, you know, being the old coot that I really am. But I found out how it really works. So I said back, I said, Ben, if you can get 100 people to put up $1 a piece, I'll do it. But you gotta dump the ice. So, about 11 o'clock this morning, another former drum major walked up and says, Doc, I got $103. So, here I am, Ben, and there's the money. Where's the ice? Now, okay, before we do that, I guess there's another part of the ceremony. But I want to, for the Ice Bucket Challenge, I want everybody to know that my challenge goes out to Dr. Jody Bess and Mr. Nick Angeles. Yeah! You guys got 24 hours to play the game. And since I already stole all the band kids' money, you're on your own. We have a little ceremony that we like to do, and this would require, before you see me get soaking wet and probably die of a heart attack from anaphylactic shock, we need all the freshmen out here facing the audience, right here on the numbers. Come on, you guys. First year members. That's a lot of water. Okay, Mel, are you handling the singing?
Pretty sure there's other things.
Because we fall into it, that would be great.
Banana!